दीपक तू उजियारा उज्ज्वल करता जीवन। नमन करे हम आए।
Thank you, dears, for adding the auspicious light of a spiritual glow to the meeting with your captivating moments. Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya. Lord, dispel the darkness in us and fill us with your light. May I call upon His Excellency, Most Reverend Udumalabala, the Apostolic Administrator, and Reverend Father Jairaj and Father N. Suresh Kumar, Director, and Reverend Father Carlo STP, Speaker of the Day, and all the jubilarians to light the lamp. Welcoming the guest is the noblest act of our tradition, and many of you have made a huge effort to join us today. On behalf of us all, we invite Reverend Father Jairaj OCD, the Provincial Superior, to offer you a rapturous welcome.
Once again, a very good morning to all. I take this privilege on this joyful and beautiful day when almost all the religious of the Diocese of KHAMMAM is gathered in the St. Joseph Seminary, Naidupeta, KHAMMAM. Indeed, I'm honored to welcome His Excellency, Most Reverend Dr. Udumala Bala, the Apostolic Administrator of the Diocese of KHAMMAM, because, in fact, it was his thought to see all of us from September 10th, 2020, when he officially took charge as the Apostolic Administrator of this diocese. He has been asking me to have a gathering of all the CRI members of this diocese. So I take this opportunity and privilege to invite Your Excellency, the Bishop Garu, to our midst. Let us give a big applause. Thank you, Your Lordship, for this great thought. It is because of your inspiration that we are able to gather this morning, even though this is a working day today. Thank you. I sincerely welcome the rector of this prestigious St. Joseph's Major Seminary, KHAMMAM, Reverend Dr. N. Suresh, the HGN, the rector of the seminary amidst us, the one who has facilitated all these arrangements, the one who has accompanied and give us this hospitality. Hearty welcome, dear Father Suresh. He's outside the hall. I invite him to be inside the hall. Thank you. I also take this privilege and honor to welcome Reverend Father Gaddam Carlo, Salesian, the rector of Pinapaka Salesian campus. Indeed, when I welcomed him, invited him to give us a recollection talk, he was so much happy and obliging because we are all religious and he is a well-knowledge person, intellectual, and we are going to see this. So, dear Father Gaddam Carlo, I welcome you to this LCRI meet KHAMMAM. Thank you. And here we have almost the hall is full and we have to see how to accommodate all those who are coming. At the very invitation of with a single message, when I created the group, many of you were in touch with me asking, when are we gathering? When is the day? When are we gathering? And indeed, this is so joyful to see so many beautiful persons. Not so many, all of you are beautiful. I'm so happy to see all these beautiful women and men religious for this gathering. Already, as per the registrations, we have almost crossed 150 and many are to join. And I know you all have traveled for far places. And we were also worried, will you be able to reach in time? And I know that many of you were already present here by 9:30. So I take this opportunity to invite you all, my dear fathers and my dear sisters and my dear brothers, to this LCRI meet KHAMMAM. Hearty welcome. Anyhow, somebody else will be proposing the vote of thanks. So, before I wind up this welcome address, I would like to express my gratitude to Reverend Father Sundar HGN. I don't know whether he's here or Sundar. Yeah. Indeed, I was just guiding him over the phone. He was the one to take charge of this program. And everything he has arranged so meticulously so that we all are welcomed, accommodated, and given a good hospitality. So I welcome Father Sundar and also I express my wholehearted gratitude for this LCRI meet KHAMMAM. Hearty welcome, Father Sundar. And I also welcome all of you, the brothers from this seminary who are helping us, and also Ave Maria YouTube channel, Aravind and team who came forward to give live telecast of this program. So take care of our movements. Everything is going viral. Everybody is watching outside. All your superior might have sent two of you, but she is watching there on the YouTube. Take care. So I welcome Ave Maria team and I welcome you all once again. Thank you. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Father, for your enchanting welcome. We feel honored to have an eminent and intellectual personality in the person of His Excellency, Most Reverend Udumala Bala, the Apostolic Administrator, who has an impeccable ability to win the hearts of everyone he meets with his pleasant demeanor. With great delight, we welcome His Excellency to enlighten us with his message.
I give you the great joy, the news of great joy, which the angel at Christ's birth proclaimed. Today, a Savior is born for us in the city of David, and He is Jesus Christ. My dear, very reverend sisters, brothers, and fathers, especially the provincials, Father Jairaj, who took the initiative to organize this beautiful get-together of the consecrated of the Diocese of KHAMMAM. So I have been longing for this day. Jesus, before having the Last Supper, he used this word. I have been longing for this day, for this supper. The Holy Father wrote apostolic letter, Desiderio desideravi. I have been longing on the liturgy and Eucharist. A couple of months ago he has written. So therefore today, as rightly said Father Jairaj, that I have been asking for this great day since 3+ months now. I'm here, no day was suitable. Yes, for very good people, no day will be suitable. And you are doing wonderful work, and we have been waiting for second Saturday or holiday and all that. And I have been already occupied in the Diocese of Warangal, for which I planned till December, and then hard to find days to have a convenient day. However, very, very delighted to see such a great army of the consecrated, the religious. India, the house is full. The house is full, and some outstanding people are there outside. Outstanding religious are. So therefore, nothing less than my soul sings for joy. And I have been already going around the diocese, and I have seen many convents, fathers' houses, monasteries, and brothers doing wonderful work. So therefore it's a special gathering. It's not just like any other gathering of people, clubs, organizations, associations, etc. So that way. And I see in you, Jesus multiplied his disciples, his missionaries. We know that Jesus multiplied 5 loaves and 2 fish. Even a child understands well. This army, Jesus multiplies himself and places that holy mission of his into your hands, into our hands. So therefore, you are not just, it's a wonderful thought that God could do without you and me, could take care of the diocese of KHAMMAM without even me. But then he wants. So therefore, he has multiplied the 12 and the 70 disciples. So therefore, it's a holy association, holy gathering. And then we are here this morning during the time of Advent, preparation for Christmas. So therefore, and I am thrilled that we are at this joyful time, struggling in the villages, and the religious, the consecrated, is a great army in the Church of India. 1,25,000 religious, immense, and another equal number all over the globe from India. So therefore, the religious play a key role in building the kingdom of God. So thus, here in KHAMMAM diocese too, about 100 communities are laboring day and night with difficulties and challenges and other problems of the news of this meeting today. Many are still traveling. Fajr has informed everybody. Still the news has not reached that far. It's still going on. So thus a great day, a very meaningful day. And I salute all the religious in India and over the missions in abroad and here in the Diocese of KHAMMAM. So preparing ourselves for Christmas. So we have a talk, and I warmly greet Father Carlo, the preacher, for recollection. Then we have time for confessions, then the Holy Mass, then the elections and all that. Father Jairaj prepared a very orderly program for us. So then I warmly greet and thank Father Jairaj for organizing this meeting, and then all the provincials, especially the jubilarians, I greet 25 long years, 25 long years, but short when you work for the Lord. So therefore, one priest came to Bishop and asked, Bishop, I completed 24 and I am in the 25th year. Should I celebrate at the completion of 24, at the completion of 25 years, my jubilee, should I celebrate? He was away. Then the bishop said, it all depends how much money you have to celebrate them. So, therefore, one day for the Lord, 1,000 years and 1,000 years one day. So, this Christmas is not a fable, a myth, a fantasy, or like the incarnations, 10 incarnations of the Hinduism. There is a danger to see as one of them. And today, there are many types of Christmases. The traditional Christmas, the cribs getting ready. And then there is business Christmas, They already started 2 months ago, business Christmas. In Warangal last year, they wanted to have a better baby Jesus. They have prepared a silver baby Jesus and kept in front of the shops, so attracting many to buy there. And they are even praying that their shop get more customers. So, and children pray more that my dad and mom give me a gift. So, and I don't know, religious what for they pray. And this year I went to the shop. This year they put the golden baby Jesus. Last year silver. And they put the CC cameras around it. I asked for what? No, last year somebody stole our silver baby Jesus. So this year we don't want to lose the golden. Maybe somebody robbed it. But today, Jesus is being robbed out of Christmas. Many traditions and practices and all that. Perhaps the real meaning of Christmas is being lost amidst. There is historical Christmas, 2021 years ago born, and today that's all. as our birthdays. We were born some time ago every year. So Jesus' birthday it's real, it's not just historical. Some people make it only theological. But the history versus mystery, history of Christmas versus mystery of Christmas. So the mystery, if we lose, we will be robbing the Christmas from its real meaning. So this recollection, I am sure, will help us. And many other types of Christmases are there today, and eating and drinking and uh, dancing and all that, losing the meaning. So for us, the priests, especially the religious who are showing the face of Jesus to the non-Christian world, most of your institutions, the people are non-Christians. So therefore, our people are just hardly 2-3%. So therefore, you are showing the loving face of Jesus, the compassionate face of Jesus, the merciful face of Jesus, and the feeding of the poor Jesus, and educating face of Jesus Christ. So therefore, it's wonderful with all these charisms. I saw the amount of flowers you gave me, with a warm and so colorful. And more than that, the smiles of the sisters, no? Shining better than the sun itself. It's cold season. And the fathers this side were, huh? Fathers this side have no flowers. And one father was telling, sisters give you flowers, we give you honey. We give you honey, they said. So therefore, it's a joy, men or women, it's all together. LCRI, KHAMMAM unit. So it's great, and let's make it real. And in spite of all the village, rural problems and others, no, and around you, today Christmas should be spread into. It's not to be enclosed in. I know some sisters uh, make very beautiful cribs, but inside their house where nobody can see it. So it should be a witnessing crib at your gate or at the entrance, and then, so therefore, and some other sisters have these floodlights in their houses, over houses. The Christmas star will be zero bulb only they keep. So therefore, let's make it things more real, meaningful, and then today lay people are and more as uh, as Jira said. No, today we are in the social media age, television. 800 crores of people in the whole world. Last month we read in the papers, and 800 it has come up to. China is the highest still, and India the second. But then there is another world which has more people. It is the virtual world. The Facebook has 300 million, more than Chinese. More than YouTube has more people than India. So therefore, today technology and many other things are there. So therefore, we need to use the social media, but virtual media, social media is not equal to our physical get together. No, those who don't have face, they use the Facebook. They use the face. Face to face look is irreplaceable. And students want not the textbooks but Facebook. Hey, why you like, man, Facebook than textbook? Oh, textbooks makes us asleep, Facebook makes us awake. That's the world. But then Jesus real, he has become real human person. So therefore, it's no more a fable. And how we can make this one more meaningful for our Indian community today? We have 10 incarnations, we have just one. So therefore, Jesus' one incarnation is sufficient for 100 incarnations of all other religions are. So that should be our convincing, and we should be able to, in your life, witness, and even in your preaching, sometimes you also start preaching. So therefore, for this should be very much focused out. And thus, children take Christmas Christmas very seriously. One boy was praying to God that, Dad, if my dad gives me a bicycle for Christmas, I'll be grateful to you. And he prayed to baby Jesus also, not only to God the Father. And the midnight mass came, the parish priest, everything was ready, crib was ready, baby Jesus was there. Just few minutes before the blessing, the baby Jesus was found missing in the crib. Parish priest was panicked. What is this? Where? He looked at the sisters shivering. She searched here and there. Sisters are the first prey. Then catechist he looked at and he saw finally the third bell gone, and then finally one man comes. See, here is the baby Jesus. This boy has. Hey, what are you doing with this? No, I promised baby Jesus, if my dad gives me bicycle for Christmas, I will give you 4 rounds around the church. So with my cycle, I will give you a ride. And I took and I'm giving ride to the baby Jesus around the church 4 times. So therefore, that way it's so real and it should be for us. And then Jesus multiplying himself, all of us for this Christmas. So therefore, I won't be long. We have a preacher for the reflections for our recollection. Today come other matters. So therefore, let's go ahead with 175 were there last LCRI we had. And I was praising them. That's the highest number ever. And today I see you are beating that record also in KHAMMAM. So hats off to you, and then all those who took time and trouble early in the morning, cold season. And then I was thinking 10:30, 11 might be the starting time, but then already you are here. Thank you. And let's wish one another for a fruitful meeting and recollection this morning. And I, as the apostolic administrator, have great desire and interest as long as I am here. And I came suddenly, unexpectedly, and then I'm here and going around the diocese. Hope to visit every house and see your ministry, your apostolates. I have already seen some of the convents and schools and houses of charity and houses of education and all that. There are a lot of challenges, but amidst challenges, we go forward, onward, and upward. Never downward, only just with heavy hearts and minds. So the CRI, in the history of the church, finally, in the history of the church, it is the religious that saved the church. That saved the church during the most difficult times of the church. First 1,000 years, the church was sailing smoothly. There were not many religious. So therefore, in the second millennium, 1000 to 2000, the church was divided top to down and horizontally and vertically and all that. So many congregations came to the rescue of the church, especially the men religious, Franciscans and Dominicans, Augustinians during the Dark Ages. But when the church was divided into two, Protestantism and Catholicism, many women congregations, last 500 and 600 years, the history of the religious have gone through and saw innumerable women who are even advising the Pope, even commanding the Pope, come back to Rome. He has fled, to Francis and St. Catherine of
Reverend fathers, Reverend brothers, Reverend sisters, wish you all a fine morning. I take up the task of doing the election process, before which I would like to bring you all to this mode of election. A man had a talking parrot. He lost it and he went to the secret police, and to them he said, my dear I lost my talking parrot. And the secret police asked him, "Why do you come to us? Kindly go to the regular police." And to him, he said, "No, no, I am here just to say that whatever my parrot would be telling you, I am going to disagree with it. You know, I know it is a joke, but you may not get it properly. Okay, that's all right. Sometimes it happen, everyone cannot be like Bishop on the spot to get a joke. In fact, I was trying to crack it, but I couldn't. Okay, thanks to Bishop. When you talk about the election process itself, one of the greatest personality who comes to our mind is the president, the former president of the United States of America. It's none other than Abraham Lincoln. He was the 16th president of the United States of America. The most influential and the most famous one, whom the world recognizes, and the story of him keeps motivating millions around the globe. His life, my dear fathers and brothers, sisters, did not start with a good note. At a very young age, he lost his mother. And then later on, he was at the age of 23, he wanted to run for election of the state legislature. No, he failed the election. He lost the election. At the age of 26, he was passionately in love with Anne, a lady by Anne whom he loved. He had a romantic love with her, but then at the age of 26, he lost her. Still, he kept on moving. After 3 years, he wanted to be a speaker of the assembly. And, he lost that election too. And in the year 1846, he was elected to the Congress, and he proved to be a notable person where he brought the bill to abolish the slavery. But the life did not continue for him the same. In the year 1848, he wanted to become a commissioner of the General Land Office of DC, and he lost the election too. At the age of 39, he wanted to be a vice president of the United States. He lost the election. Later 2 years, he wanted to become a senator. He lost the election. Of course, everyone, looking at the life of Lincoln, who is sane, would always doubt about the life of this person, the dream of this person, but this person, Lincoln, was very much focused. He was destined to be one of the greats in the life of the people. And he made it a point when he ran for the election in the year 1861, and he became the president of the United States of America, representing the Republican Party. My dear fathers, sisters, on the day of election, on being announced as the president of this great nation, in his inaugural address, he said, "With malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds." I believe this is the word that our new president would be taking in his career. With malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us opportunity, let us walk together towards binding up the wounds of our nation. So having this thought in mind, may I invite all of you to take active part in the election process. The election process is always difficult. We do not have EVM machines to hack and make a president of our own. And hopefully, I invite all of you to elect these following persons. First of all, we will elect the president of the LCRI, and then the vice president, the secretary, the treasurer, and 2 members to assist the executive body. I think this election go on a open floor. I invite all of you to propose the names for the president, and then we will vote by hand. We are not going on a ballot basis. We will just vote sitting there, and then we will elect our president. Myself? Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. May I request the members to propose the names for the president. A few names can be proposed, and then we will go for the voting session. I think anybody can be the president, not necessarily priests, even sisters can be the president. So it's open to everyone. First of all, may I know anyone is volunteering to be a president? Diocesan priests are not eligible. Fortunately, they are not here, my lord. Okay, Father Napoleon. What would be the term of years? 1, 2? Okay. For Suresh OCD. For Joji Babu. For Vincent OCD. For Vincent OCD. For Sundar HGN. Brother Rajshekar Manfort. Okay. Sister Imelda. Chandragunda. Okay. Brother Joy, Sacred Heart. Sister Doris, CTC. Okay, I think enough names we have. Shall we proceed? Okay, so we have the names that are proposed to be the president: Father Napoleon HGN, Father Suresh OCD, Father Joji Babu, Father Vincent OCD, Father Sundar HGN, Brother Rajashekar Manfort, Sister Imelda Chandrakonda, Brother Joy Sacred Heart, Sister Doris CTC. So maybe first go with okay. Okay. May I request all of them to raise. Father Napoleon HGN. Father, are you willing to run the election? Okay. Father Suresh OCD. Father Suresh OCD. Would you please come forward, all of you, please, so that they can see who you are.
All those names which are proposed, I
Father
request
Suresh
all
OCD,
of them
please
to
come forward. Father Joji Babu, Father Vincent OCD, Father Sundar HGN, Brother Rajashekar Manfort, Sister Imelda Chandragonda, Brother Joy Sacred Heart, Sister Doris CTC. Dear fathers, sisters, so you are presented to be the president of LCRI. Would you like to contest this election, or anyone is willing to opt out?
If anybody is willing to opt out of this contest, so they can go back and sit in their own chair. Okay, so there are totally 7.
And sister?
With the sister, we have 7. Sister
Imelda.
Imelda.
Sister.
Imelda.
Out of 9 candidates, Sister Doris CTC is opting out of the election. And thus we have 8 candidates who run for the election of the president. Brother Rajshekar also, okay. Therefore, we have got 7 candidates for the president's election. And may we begin with Sister Imelda. May we begin with Sister Imelda. Okay. All those of you would like to vote for Sister Imelda as the president of LCRI, please put up your hands.
Women power. When you raise your hand properly.
Raise your hands properly.
There is no double count. Please. All those who are still are yet to decide. Okay? That is a problem. Now we want to know the number of the registrations. Brother, please can you bring the list? Because this is a serious process. If we take lightly, the time we will be wasting actually.
46.
No, we'll wait.
Yeah.
No, 137 so far registered, no? So we hope all are here. So for the proposing the name of Sister Imelda, there are 46. Six
46.
hands, not persons. We don't know. Anybody rose twice. Now, next one.
Now let's go with the brothers. From the representative of brotherhood, there is Brother Joy. Brother Joy from Sacred Heart. And how many of you would like to vote for him to be the president?
Those who
Please
have
put up your
opted
hands.
for Sister Imelda cannot opt for Brother Joy. సో ఒక చెయ్యి ఆల్రెడీ నరికేశాం కాబట్టి జాగ్రత్త. 11.
11 for Father Brother Joy. Okay, now let's go with the fathers. I think Father Napoleon Hedgian. So how many of you would like to vote for him?
How many?
Father Napoleon Hedgian.
Okay, 14
for Father Napoleon.
So Father Rajesh is doing a great job. Yeah, Father Napoleon.
Father Napoleon is the one.
No, it's over. Now ఆయన అందాన్ని అన్ని చూస్తే అందరూ ఆయనకి వేస్తారు. మళ్ళీ అది ఎలక్షన్ కాదు, ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయింది. ఆయన వచ్చి నిలబడ్డాడు అక్కడ. ఇప్పుడు
Father Suresh OCD.
Yeah, Suresh
Father
OCD.
Suresh OCD is there.
This is
So how many of you like to vote for Father Suresh OCD?
పైకెత్తులను మళ్ళీ కిందకి తీసుకుంటున్నారు.
Sixteen.
Okay.
16 for Suresh OCD.
Yes.
Okay. Then we have Father George Babu, MF.
Father George Bob MF.
MF. How many of you like to vote for Father George Babu MF? Is here, right on the left.
No. MF. 2, 3.
Okay. 3 for George Babu. Okay, Father Vincent OCD. Father Vincent OCD. Father Vincent OCD. Okay, 1-3 for Vincent OCD.
Okay. Now we are counting the total
Then we
votes.
have Father Sundar, for Sundar Hedgian.
Sundar HGN.
For Sundar Hedgian.
Outside, those who are there, please come inside because it's very important.
Dear fathers and sisters, only 87 of you have voted so far, and we are 137. Yeah.
To which? Sundar. For Sundar. Rajesh,
Yeah,
here
myself.
one sister is here.
I did not vote.
Father is here.
Okay.
ఏమన్నా కిచెన్లో కొంతమంది ఉన్నారు చూడండి.
You vote చేయలేదా? You did not vote.
I voted now.
Okay.
For Sundar.
Okay.
All those sitting down, all those are squatting. No, please come inside.
Please come inside.
All those
fathers,
outstanding-
those who are standing out.
All those are outstanding persons. Please come inside. ఓటు ఉన్నోలేనా?
47.
అదే చూద్దాం. ఇప్పుడు 47 అయితే వాట్ ఇస్ ద టోటల్? Yeah, there is confusion actually.
Okay, there is a bit of confusion, As it is registered, we have got only 137 as registered members for the day. Anybody to register again? Anybody did not register for this day's program?
Yeah, the registration is not only for vote, but also for plate. Okay, so don't forget, if you don't register. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now, whatever it may be.
I'll just announce.
So now begins the elimination round. Okay, Father will announce all the votes polled.
Our sister Emelda, CTC.
Not CTC.
Okay.
SJA.
SJA, okay. Okay. She obtained 46 votes, and Brother Joy, 11 votes. Father Napoleon HGN, 14 votes. Father Suresh OCD, 16. Father George Babu, 3. Father Vincent OCD, 13. Father Sundar, 47. And therefore, since there is...
No. Sorry, not over.
Since there is confusion with the numbers, and I would like to conduct the election between both Sister Emelda and Father Sundar. And congratulations to other candidates.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Now, since it's very important, forget your gender. You should forget your gender and vote, because this is very important. We don't want to go for a third round. Okay? Now, all those who are for Father Sundar.
Now the election is between Father Sundar and Sister Emelda. As we started, let's also go with Sister Emelda. I do not want to, do it the other way.
No, they don't have vote actually. They lose their vote by contesting.
Okay, now we have only two candidates, that is Sister Emelda, SJJ, and Father Sundar HGN. So may I request those who wish to vote for Sister Emelda, please raise your hands. Sister Emelda.
Sister Imelda. She is Sister Imelda. Not this. She is Sister Imelda. All those are for Sister Imelda.
Sister Emelda.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 అంటే ఒక్క రౌండ్ లో ఇంత తగ్గిపోయిందా? 9 and 6.
9
and 6 means 15.
Okay, 15.
1, 5.
15 for Sister Imelda. And I would like to invite all of you to know those interested to vote for Father Sundar. Please raise your hands.
All those who are for Father Sundar.
Okay.
Now I want to say one thing. All those hands raised for Father Sundar, just by looking at his glamour and beauty. So congratulations.
So I would like to first of all ask Father Sundar, and I wish for Bishop to get his consent to be the president of LCRI.
So dear Father Sundar, would you like to respect the voting majority of the CRI KHAMMAM unit and accept to be the president of the CRI? Thank you very much. He has expressed his consent to be the president under the direction of the bishop.
Yes, certainly.
Since Father Sundar has consented to be the president, I therefore declare that Father Sundar is the newly elected president of LCRI KHAMMAM unit.
Yes.
Congratulations, Pastor.
Next.
Now let's go for the election of the vice president. Vice president for LCRI.
Sister can be vice.
Yeah. Okay. May I ask all of you, can we unanimously elect Sister Emelda as the vice president of LCRI? Thank you so much. May I invite Sister Emelda and ask Bishop to get the consent to be the vice president.
Sir and sister, Imelda. You wanted to uh, even lose to be the contestant, but now you are unanimously elected. Do you respect the majority of the CRI to be the vice president of CRI KHAMMAM unit? Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. So, sister expresses her consent to be the vice president.
As sister has consented to be the vice president, may I declare that Sister Emelda SJA will be the vice president of the LCRI KHAMMAM unit. Congratulations, sister. Okay, may we take this time to elect the secretary of the LCRI. You know, the office of secretary is one of the important job they would be doing, unlike the president and the vice president. It's the most important office, and I would like you to propose the names for the office of secretary of LCRI. First, we will propose the names, and then we will go with the voting. Could you please propose the names for the secretary? For Bhaskar? Okay. Father Bhaskar, Father Carlo, OCD, I mean SDB.
One second. See,
It is
the role of the executive secretary for any CRI is very, very important. And in order to coordinate with the local ordinary, the bishop, and also the CRI president, we would like to prefer someone from the KHAMMAM town itself. KHAMMAM town itself. So just keep in mind when you propose some candidates. We like our Ajay, but he has to travel from Sarapaka and he will be absent often there. So KHAMMAM town, Sister,
any brother?
I propose Sister Teresa, the daughters of St. Anne, the present MC, as the executive secretary. So how many are for that?
Brother Joy,
Brother Joy, తల్లంపాడు నుంచి ఊకుకు రావాలా మంచిదే. Yeah, please. Anyhow, at least 2-3 names are there. No need many names actually now. It is prolonging the process only. So
I think these 4 names are enough. Father Bhaskar, Father Carlo SDB, Brother Joy, Sacred Heart, Father Dilip MSFS, Sister Teresa. Since Sister Teresa and Brother Joy, they are from proper KHAMMAM, may we first go with the election of their names, and then later we'll go to other fathers and brothers. I hope that is sensible. Okay, let's begin with Sister Teresa. Those of you who would like to elect Sister Teresa as the secretary of LCRI, please raise your hands. Sister Teresa. She's opting out. You're opting out? Are you? She's counting. Yeah. Huh? 69. Okay. Those of you like to vote for Brother Joy to be the secretary of LCRI, please raise your hands. Brother Joy.
No, two hands now, please. Don't swing now.
You also can vote. You have got the right to vote. Brother Joy belongs to the Sacred Heart. You also did not vote. I'll count on me. Yeah, yeah. You did.
Equal.
Candidates.
69. And now some have come in newly.
69 it is.
Father Matthias Reddy, please enter. Yeah. So both of them got 69 each. No, 69 plus 69? ఎక్కాలు వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు చెప్పండి టీచర్లు 138. Yeah, that is the number is correct. Okay. It is actually right election with proper number. 138.
Who is that? You did not vote earlier, sister?
For whom? For herself?
For whom?
Your superior
Brother.
already voted for brother. Now you vote for sister.
Brother, 70.
Okay, again, anybody.
Anybody did not vote?
Okay? Yeah, that is enough. Now, please.
Okay. You know, the number for both was a tie 69-69, and sister did not vote, so she has opted to vote for Brother Joy, and therefore Brother Joy obtains 70 votes. 70 votes. May I request His Excellency to get the consent of Brother Joy to be the secretary of the LCRI.
So, Brother Joy, do you respect the mandate of this august house to carry the most responsible burden and receive all the scoldings whenever something is wrong? Are you prepared? And all the credit goes to the president, but all the blame will come to you. Are you willing to carry on this burden? Thank you, Brother Joy. Thank you for accepting the secretary.
Since Brother Joy has consented to be the secretary of LCRI, may I declare that Brother Joy is the secretary of our LCRI. Congratulations, brother. Again, it is another important office to be the treasurer. To be the treasurer is not that easy. Of course, we do not have much fund. Hopefully, Our Excellency will give some fund for the LCRI.
So, heralds of good news.
Okay. Would you please present us the candidates to run for the election of treasurer?
Jairaj HGN is here.
Okay. Jairaj HGN.
Joji Babu. Gurubet.
I think you are misunderstanding. As Bishop said, a rich congregation you should propose the candidate. I think you are proposing HGN for Jairaj. Is a poor man. I think we can elect someone from OCD, please. Why
No,
don't
we
you?
are a poor congregation, you know. Ours is a mendicant order.
Yeah, you know.
No,
Father
mendicant
Jairus.
order. No, sorry. Sorry. Some salvation is better. Always. So Carlo is here. Rajesh.
Father Carlo is here.
I propose Father Rajesh, the parish priest of Pinapaka, Ambedkar Nagar.
Who is that? Father Rajesh.
So don't need voting actually.
Father Rajesh.
No, Father Rajesh, can you stand?
Could you please stand, Father Rajesh?
No, just to stand. Let
Yeah.
us see. Yeah.
Okay, I think we will go unanimously.
Unanimous.
Voting for Father Rajesh to be the treasurer
Unanimous,
of
unanimous.
LCRI.
No need. We don't want. మీరిద్దరి మధ్య డివైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు వచ్చేయండి.
So may we request His Excellency to get the consent of Father Rajesh, SDB, to be the treasurer of
STB.
LCRI.
Ah, very good. So, brother,
Father Rajesh.
Father Rajesh. Yeah. There is no option for you then to say yes because you are unanimously elected. Still, the protocol requires that you express your consent publicly. I ask you, do you respect the unanimous mandate of the House to be the treasurer? So, don't be like Judas Iscariot, but then. So therefore, you have to balance the things well. Thank you. God bless you.
So now we need 3 more, the members, governing body. So this forms the governing body. So we need either 5, 7, 9. So therefore, what we planned is if we give 3 members to this body, it will make 7. And for any decision, some crucial decision of voting, so it will be a clear mandate. So we request you to propose 3 or from among those names which came out for the role of the president, vice president, executive secretary, and treasurer. So we will pick up and we will just say, Father will read out the names. If you are okay with, give a voice vote. Any volunteers to be the members?
Anyone volunteers to be the members
Yeah.
of LCRI in order to cooperate with the executive body?
Yeah. If no volunteers, then we'll go for any volunteers to be members. Salahalu ఇవ్వాలి మంచి సలహాలు. George Babu, yeah, he is a good counselor.
Okay, since you do not propose any names, I think I take this privilege to present the names of already those who ran for the election. That would be the good thing instead of going for the new candidates. Yeah. So we have 2 sisters and 1 priest. So I have chosen their names. Father Suresh OCD. Father
Yeah.
Suresh OCD.
From pastoral.
Is he here?
Yeah,
Father
he's
Suresh
here.
OCD. Yeah. Tallada Parish Priest. And the second member would be Sister Teresa. Sister Teresa would be the another member. And then I think the third member would be Sister Noel. Sister Noel from Balajodi Remedial School. She is the superior. She is doing the social activities. I think from the representative of social activity side, I think Sister Noel would be another member.
Sister Noel, please. Praise.
No, no need. So for the members to be part of the executive body, so we have unanimously chosen Father Suresh Osidi, Sister Teresa, Sister Noel. So I request all three of them to come forward.
The Magi from the east, three kings and queens are here standing. Do you accept the majority or unanimous mandate of this august body to be the members of the general governing body of the CRI KHAMMAM unit? Do you accept? Louder. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations to all three members, Father Suresh Osidi, Sister Teresa, and Sister Noel. So may I take this wonderful opportunity and time to thank His Excellency Most Reverend Udumalabala, the Apostolic Administrator of the Diocese of KHAMMAM, Very Reverend Father Buligonda Jayaraj, who was a greatest instrument in making this LCRI to happen here today. So may we also wish Father Sundar, the President of LCRI, Sister Emelda, the Vice President, Brother Joy, the Secretary, Father Rajesh, SDB, the Treasurer, Father Suresh Osidi, Sister Teresa, and Sister Noel as the members of the LCRI KHAMMAM unit. Congratulations to all of you. And over to Father Sundar, our newly elected President, to deliver his message if he has something. Otherwise, we will go for, after the Mass, he would be addressing us. And I wish all of you to take a break for coffee, and we will assemble here at 11:45. Thank you so much.